Welcome to Pax Europiana, the podcast about peace and prosperity in Europe. This year now from Ohrid, an amazing town. And I want just to check my video is going. Well, yes, here is the Ohrid Declaration 2021. I'm calling here from this beautiful, amazing town. Some call it the Jerusalem of the Balkans. It's competing with Sarajevo for this title, but it's no doubt in the south of the Balkan the most important religious town and a really important center of Roman, Byzantinian and culture from all different aspects. So it is a historic town, it's important, and I use this location to call for EU membership of North Macedonia. That is very important now, and we don't need it in 2035, but now, in this mandate. We have a historic opening with the presidency of Biden, a pro-Balkan US president. We have the German government now pro-Balkan, with the Greens included, and also the Liberals should be pro-European, and the Social Democrats. So that's very important, the two most important countries. And we should anyhow not wait for the French, because they will never be very pro-European. They have never been for any new member ever. They were only ever accepting it in a sense, starting from Austria and the neutrals in '95. This was never their strategy, never their plan for Eastern Europe. So let's not wait for the French. What we need to do is to form now the so-called Ohrid trio. Because what they call here the Western Balkans, obviously a lot of people are always tweeting about the Western Balkans' future is in the EU, as if we would not have decided that already 2003 in Thessaloniki, just down there the road. Yeah? And the situation is that's ridiculous, because obviously it is the case. Yeah? We don't need to repeat it like without any substance and then just, the future is and blah, blah, blah. But that's not meaningful. Meaningful is EU accession of allies. And here, North Macedonia, Albania and Montenegro have to form the Ohrid trio to pledge to mutually support each other and then to join the European Union together in 2024 with American and German support. Hopefully Austria is also reasonable, which I doubt, but it doesn't matter so much. So these are the two most important countries, and these are the three countries to join. They all are ready for that. I will show you many videos. I will prove you this. But you can trust me, they are ready, and they will be, of course, there's not a lot to be done, but that's also the case in Austria and Slovenia and Croatia, in Romania and Bulgaria and in Poland and everywhere else. And we cannot exclude countries just because we don't like them in a way as a kind of xenophobic or racist or other pure bullshit bases like the Dutch or the French seem to want it. And they are also, Macedonia, Albania and Montenegro are not responsible for any of the problems of the European Union. Actually, for the strategic reasons, they help us to settle the problems, because obviously it's much easier to reform them inside. What is not possible is for Serbia to join the European Union. I want to repeat that, because that's not a pro-Western country currently run. And since 2014 it has left the free world, and so it cannot join. And Bosnia and Kosovo first have to join NATO. That should be going parallel now in the next 3 years until 2024. And that's then the basis on which then after NATO membership they can join the EU in 2029. Possible with Serbia if Serbia changes and makes ultimately we will need a revolution against Mr. Vucic, because he is an authoritarian populist. Electoral, I think he will not go down. And so that's also the reality we have to face in Serbia in these years. It's very tragic. I don't want another revolution, but they have now vowed with Russia together that they will fight colorful revolutions. Interesting. I don't know what is going on in Serbia, but definitely what I know for sure, you cannot join the European Union in such conditions. And there is no way that this is possible when you are not a democracy, not a full market economy, when you are not part of the EU sanctions, when you don't want to join NATO, when you don't want to be part of the Ukraine policy of the European Union. There's no way you can join the European Union then. You can join Russia maybe, or whatever, or stay alone. And that's the future. Serbia will be isolated under the current leadership, and all others will come to NATO. They are already, 3 of them, 2 more to come, Kosovo and Bosnia, and then also to join the European Union. And everybody also, I will repeat this now, to join, to adopt the euro unilaterally is of course the best way to accept and accelerate it. This is what I also want from this beautiful place for Macedonia to adopt the euro best in 2022, because there needs also a kind of a new project for the pro-Europeans. That means the euro, visible and clear for everybody, and also EU membership as a consequence then of the euro adoption. And that's my call here in Ohrid. And I will continue then to Albania, I will go then to Montenegro, I will make similar declaration at beautiful spots, but here I can just reiterate, please support North Macedonia in the European Union. It's a beautiful place, it has deserved your support, it's ready for that, and nothing will be better if we further delay the EU membership of this beautiful place. And that's our moral responsibility, historic, and in all aspects. Economically it makes sense as well, trust me, and it's a good way to do it. So, best regards from Ohrid, and support the 3 Ohrid trio partners, future members, to join the European Union in 2024. That's the way forward. Thanks a lot for that. All the best. Bye. From Pax Europiana.